Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we are looking at FIFA Rivals, the new soccer game from Mythical Games on Apple and Google through the app stores, playing on a Android tablet. So just started it up, and there's obviously generally when you start up these games, there's a few things to do for a new day. So we can see here one key thing: you get these packs and they take time to unlock. So obviously, as is generally the case in these sort of games, you can do it immediately using the gems, or you just wait for it to open. I think this one took 7 hours, a gold pack. So we can see, give you a rough idea of what you're going to get. So some of the currency, hard currency there, the gems, some of the soft currency, the sort of R-bucks, whatever they call them, and some player cards. So let's see what we get. So these are like the gacha boxes for the game, the balls. So there we go. Some soft currency, some hard currency, and so I've got 10. Think of them as cards or shards of this player. You only need one to sort of have him in your team, but then if you want to level him up, you need multiple versions of those. As you level them up, obviously you need more sort of shards of them. Okay, so a whole bunch of these. These are coming in. They have like a big, so that they have a big point score. So this guy here is a midfielder, and he is 59. At the moment, out of these sort of packs, you get quite low level cards. Obviously, it's a random thing, it's a gacha thing. So we'll go and look at my team in a minute. So that's what I got. So I've got three players, none of whom are any use to me at the moment. But let's go and have a look. So nothing else to open here pack wise. So I've got actually another league reward. So I'm not playing a lot really at the moment. So I think I'm still in the lower. I'm in the lowest league, or maybe I'm one up. I can't remember. I think I'm one up from the lowest league. So again, I just got one of this player, so that might be useful if he was a high ranked player. I could add him to my team. In this case, he's only 59 forward, so that's not much use to me. And then daily rewards. So what did we get here? Okay, so this is one of the sort of key things of the game, and one of the surprising things of the game are these contract points. So we can see here. Contract points are basically, you can think of them as in-game fuel, really. So we can see this player here. So he's one of the players I've got. He's a defensive player. He is 73 points. So I've actually bought, he's an NFT. I've bought him from the marketplace. And showing me here 10 of these C tokens. And these are contract points. So I don't quite know why. At the moment, I'm getting a lot of contract points for this player. I don't know quite how the game decides where to put the contract points when you are sort of automatically getting them, but it seems to drop them all on this player. So you can see here he's actually going to go up to 92, so this means he can play 92 games before he's sort of used up. Not most of my players are not at that level, so let's go. I won't go through all this sort of stuff now, but let's go and have a look at my team here. So so my weakest player actually is this guy who's 66, and he's got a little green arrow here on the left hand side, so that means I can level him up. In this case I do have the resources. When that green arrow just shows you can level them up. You've got enough of the sort of multiple versions of that player to level them up, but you also need some in-game currency, so you can't always do those moves, but in this case I can. So the easiest way to look at this is you click on regular team, and then you can look at the different positions. So I've got my goalkeeper here is 71, and I've got a few of these sort of lower level ones. And defence again, I've got 4. So I'm playing 4-4-2. So I've got a lot of these sort of low level ones which I don't need, in the sense that they're lower power. But for some of them, say this guy here. So he used to play for Man City, Otamendi. A bit old now, but he's he's not an NFT. So this is just a guy I've unlocked. So he's power 74, pretty good in the game. Not always the NFTs are the most powerful. So we can see here that he's got 15 matches remaining on the contract side. So if I want to, I can buy 10 more matches for him for 152 of the soft currency. So I could do that. I could watch a video and get 4 more matches. So they're not monetizing this super hard, but it is obviously in most games, or in the previous game NFL Rivals, when you got an NFT you could use it for as many times as possible. So this is a sort of different mechanic where you have this sort of fuel mechanic going on. I could discard him, which basically means I would sort of burn the card. I would lose the card, but then I would get some contract points. So we could maybe have a quick look at that. Actually, what I'm going to do here is level this guy up. So he's one of my weakest players in terms of he's the only one I think under 70, but I keep him at the moment. You can see he is I'm leveling him up is going to cost me 500 of those tokens. So I'll do that. So he's just going to go up now to level 4, and you can see his stats have gone up. So he has individual stats. And he has gone up to 68 now from 66. He's got 17 matches remaining, and I think I've got 27, and I need 10 more to level him up. But I need 1,000 of those tokens, so I can't actually level him up anymore because I need more tokens. But let's have a look. So I just got a whole bunch of players. So I've got these midfield players. I've got loads of midfield players that I don't need. So this guy here, I think he was the one that I just got, I think. So I could level him up if I want to, but there's no point because I've got loads of midfield players. So I just discard him. So I'm going to basically burn the player, discard him, and I'm going to receive 1 contract point. So that contract point goes automatically to this Stefan Medina. I don't know why. So he's going to go up to 70 to 93 games. So that's sort of, I don't know. It's funny. It makes me laugh anyway. This guy here again. So I just got him. Not a lot of use to me. So I discard him again, and the 1C, and again it's probably going to go. Yep, to Stefan Medina. Okay, 94 now. So that's my team. It's showing I can level him up, but I can't level him up because I need 1,000. So that's one of the sort of. It's not annoying, I suppose. It just shows you, encourages you, I suppose, to go and buy some more currency. So that's how the team structure works. And as I say, it doesn't show very clearly which are NFTs and which aren't. So this one, I think it's here. So it's basically showing 5 stars and a C. So I think. He's an NFT. This one isn't an NFT. He's my best player. He's a legendary, but he's not an NFT. But I could level him up if I got to, if I got enough sort of in-game currency. But that would be a tough thing to do. Whereas this guy here, he is an NFT. He was actually, the NFTs are fairly cheap. At least at this sort of 73 level, it's a few dollars. Again, you can see these guys are NFTs, but it doesn't sort of show it visually, which is a little bit odd, I think. Another thing here, you can see this guy here, he's only got 6 matches remaining. So I may want to actually spend some soft currency, giving him some more matches. And also the NFTs have this talent tree. So if you get enough of these talent points, you can sort of level them up additionally. So all these ones, all the NFTs have talent trees. This guy isn't an NFT. He's one of my better players. He's not an NFT. This guy again, not an NFT. So they don't have this extra talent situation. So I think it's quite a nice balance in terms of probably most players will get, the high level players in the game will be non-NFTs. If I wanted to buy like a 78 power player, he'd be quite expensive if I was buying him from the marketplace. Potentially like $50 or something. So you have this sort of mixture, and the NFT characters do give you a bit more sort of strength over time as you level them up and gain the resources. But you can't really just do it straight away. You have to play the game as well. And I think that's with blockchain games. That's always what you sort of need. You need the NFTs. Obviously, are sort of permanent assets. In this case, you can sell them on the marketplace. So you may make money, you may not make money, depending on what's going on in the marketplace. But they also give you a bit more ability if you're playing a lot or playing well to sort of gain new sort of power or new stats. But you could just play the game, without knowing there's any NFTs in there, and you could just play the game with non-NFT players as well, and it doesn't give you sort of that much of an advantage. So I'll keep playing, keep doing videos. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.